This Google profile did everything the Black Hat SEO playbook says to do. The exact keyword is stuffed obviously right into the business name, as you guys can see here, and they even have an exact match domain tied to it. And they've got decent review velocity, with one even coming in about 3 days ago. And it's getting completely beaten the map pack by a company with 35 reviews that has not gotten a single review in over a year. Everything we talk about in this channel, keyword stuffing and review velocity and aggressive tactics, this company did it and it's still lost. So today I'm going to show you guys exactly why live, and then I'm going to show you the one signal that beats Black Hat. Black Hat reviews, Black Hat keyword stuffing, all of it. And these guys who beat them actually used it. Stick with me because this one breaks the rules we've been talking about. If you want us to pull up your market and tell you whether your shortcuts with Black Hat SEO are actually helping or quietly just ruining your rankings, the link is down below. But first, watch this, because the reason that the worst profile is winning is probably going to surprise you in this one. Now, here's the one rule that explains this entire video. Black Hat does work. These Black Hat tactics and these stuffing the keywords in the GVP and getting an exact match domain, these do work, but it is not substitute for actually doing the real work on the website. Google is still looking at how this is built and how real people actually interact with the profile. So the profile can have the perfect exact match keyword, the perfect name, a whole bunch of Black Hat reviews, even fresh ones, and it can still, at times, lose to a real website that built real reputation and real on-page signals. Now, 3 things actually decide this. And 1 is on-page basics, 2 is the bounce rate and whether real users are actually staying on your site, and then 3 is your off-page reputation. Let's dive in. Every single Black Hat trick that we talk about on this channel actually works, and the guys who tried to attempt this in Dallas-Fort Worth for home remodeling actually used it, but they're still losing. So what happened? As you guys can see here on screen, the keyword I scanned is home remodeling services near me. And of course, this is the top dog with Lone Star Home Remodeling Pros. But check this out, guys. This exact match keyword stuffed into the Google business profile name, DFW bathroom remodeling, and they show up at number 7, 0 penetration in the actual top part of the map pack. No rankings at all. Mid is sitting at 2%. These guys basically don't exist. Now, typically, if you've been following along with the content up until this point, you know that we've been talking about stuffing the Google business profile with keywords and then review velocity. So, okay, let's see what we're up against. Lone Star, go to their most recent reviews, only 35, by the way, and their most recent one is only a year ago. How interesting, right? You would think that these guys wouldn't have the top spot at all. And in the contrast, for our exact match keyword guy over here, check out his review velocity. He's actually gotten one as soon as recent as 3 days ago. How about that? 4 days ago, a month ago, they actually have reviews coming to the profile. How crazy is that? But they're just getting absolutely destroyed in the map pack. Let's dive into more of why. Now, the winning secret here for this profile is an on-page basic, but it's a little bit gray hat, and we found a very, very interesting pattern here that actually dates back to about 2016 for the algorithm that seems to be working in this exact situation. Let's go take a look at it. So their main landing page off here comes in on Lone Star Home Remodeling Pros, right? They've got the main keyword or the brand name as their H1 up here. No keywords. As we start scrolling down though, check this out. This is where it gets interesting. They start spamming near me on the page. We've got 2 places where this shows up. And they literally say, there's a good chance that you have Google searched home renovation contractors near me, Fort Worth, Texas, and came across our page. Guys, stuffing the near me terms into your actual content on the page used to be a really great tactic in SEO, and it kind of went away for a little bit. But as you guys can see here, it's actually helping these guys rank, and it's actually probably would help them get a leg up over this exact match domain over here and actually start ranking number 1. But follow me here because this gets extremely interesting very, very fast. Look at this. On the second link for the page, we have drywall installation near me. Now, if I click this, where do we think this is actually going to take us? Check this out, guys. It's a different domain, okay? I'm willing to bet that somebody had actually tried to make some sort of Black Hat private blog network or something of these different domains that kind of circumnavigate and start circling back and linking to each other in this pattern to actually start ranking for some near me type terms. As we saw, this one profile is totally destroying the exact match keyword, one of the strongest Black Hat metrics that we know of. If I actually go to their homepage now, check this out, guys. And if I actually search near me, look how often this shows up. Look at this. This is the same thing. We aim to eliminate your searches for sheetrock contractors near me from your search history. Guys, this is a very, very aggressive SEO tactic. And crawlers have sort of picked up this PBN in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and begin finding that near me is just littered all across the page. Look at this. Drywall contractor near me has long been used. Durable properties, affordability, many variations. Guys, it's everywhere on page. Look at this. Drywall hanging near me, Fort Worth, Texas. And this is a super, super aggressive tactic. I'm willing to bet these guys own both of these sites and maybe even a few more. We'll have to do a deeper dive on this in a separate video, but these guys probably own a number of these domains and are just linking to each other using this near me tactic to actually take down traditional black hat that we know to be working right now. Now, insult to injury, if you are going to actually go the black hat route, stuffing your Google business profile with keywords, make sure you don't make this one mistake. Okay, bounce rate is becoming more and more important on websites. And as you guys can see here, as I start kind of scrolling over, if you're watching my cursor on the screen, you see it turns to a pointer here. And there's no real button to click on, which is super weird with this little carousel flying around. And if I click it, look, it's a click to call button, okay? When I first found this in my audit, I was kind of annoyed. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was kind of weird. Wanted to open up FaceTime. It kind of caught me off guard. Then I realized they have a click to call button here in their hero section, which is totally incorrect. You shouldn't be having this. And we know that bounce rate is starting to become more and more prominent as a ranking factor, right? Because basically AI can write incredible on-page content, right? We're starting to see off-page reputation for SEO begin to be cited in AI rankings a lot more, and a lot more of the map pack and organic rankings for SEO. But what's happening now is Google is trying to figure out the actual metrics that users are engaging with on the site. Are they actually staying? Are they reading? Are they browsing the content? Because those are actual signals that AI cannot fake, right? A user or an SEO guy like me can't make users stay on the page and actually get them to engage without actually doing good design, good copy, making different assets that keep people on the page. And so we're starting to see this become more of a prominent ranking factor. That's kind of the theory behind it. And if you see here, as soon as somebody clicks this, and I'll bet you on mobile, it's horrendous. As soon as somebody clicks it, it clicks to call, right? As me, when I found this, I was frustrated by it. And I just would have immediately bounced off the page if I was actually a customer searching for them. So that's the first problem with this profile. And not to mention, they've got all kinds of other weird, wacky problems on the homepage too. Elevate your home's luxury and functionality. It doesn't really have any keywords here. We're not seeing any internal links anywhere on the page. And then here, as I start scrolling further, we don't see any kind of keywords or location type wording stuffed in these H2s. The final result, our services. We have bathroom remodel Dallas, which is great, but they missed a great internal linking opportunity. Why didn't this link to one more of those pages, right? This just goes to show that having an exact match domain isn't everything in 2026, okay? These are practices that we preach about on the channel. Black hat does work, but you have to back it up with actual on-page and all of your SEO basics. Otherwise, it's more or less worthless, and then you end up getting just destroyed in the map pack, sitting buried at number 7, even though you followed some of the basics for keyword stuffing your profile name. Now, watch this twist, because neither one of these companies that we've been talking about that are ranking interestingly in the map pack actually show up in AI. A third completely separate one does. So I just asked ChatGPT, hey, I need a bathroom remodeler and I live in central Dallas. Who am I calling and why? And they ended up picking kitchen design concept. Now, again, if you guys have been following along on the channel, you probably know right what I'm going to start talking about, and it's the Better Business Bureau profile, okay? We are seeing this cited more and more by AI. But what if nobody actually has a Better Business Bureau profile when it lines up with the 3 top companies you can go contact, okay? What else does it look at? And it looks at other type of niche specific directories. So in this case, it looks like they did have a Better Business Bureau profile, but after I opened it up, guys, they are not reviewed at all. It's a super, super thin profile. And sure, Kitchen Design Concepts has one, but it's just not very built out. So instead, it went to a different profile to go hunt down off-page reputation. This is what we've been talking about. Social signals and off-page reputation becoming so much more important in the AI overview world as SEO is changing. And so you can see here over on Houzz recently shows 110 reviews at 5.0 stars. And sure enough, go over here, they are cranking reviews on this website. I haven't even heard of this website directory before. Probably very niche specific to home service companies and kitchen remodelers and bathroom remodelers and such. But look at this, guys. They have all kinds of projects. We've also been talking about this. Upload photos. Talk about the projects, not only on your website, but also on different directories online. And you'll start getting cited in AI almost immediately. Funniest thing too is I tried searching for kitchen design concepts in the grid scan that we did over here in the map pack. Guys, they're non-existent. They don't even rank in maps, but they're starting to front run this AI search war and doing enough off-page reputation for their brand and their business to where it's actually influencing AI rankings. Pretty cool. So guys, here's the whole thing. A company did all the black hat playbook that we talk about, the exact match business name, the exact match domain, keywords stuffed into it, fresh reviews, but they still lost in the map pack to a more simple, seemingly, website, right? Goes to show that you still have to look at these other gray hat tactics that can be under the hood of some of these sites, and review velocity isn't all that it cracked up to be in some cases. If you want us to run some kind of similar audit for you on your company and tell you whether there's black hat potential or why you're getting beat by a black hat profile specifically and what you can do about it, the link is down below. And subscribe, drop your city and trade in the comments, and I will run this exact teardown on your market next and show you how you can start ranking better. Talk soon.